Welcome to Let's Talk. I'm your host, Woodrow Thompson, and we have an exciting show for you today. Exciting because my guest is a renowned gospel recording artist. She has performed locally and internationally, which includes our former Prime Minister. One of her impressive appearances was the International Models and Talent Association in New York City. Today I have in the studio none other than Reverend Donette Thompson Hall. Good to have you.
Bishop. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here tonight.
Good to have you.
Yes.
I remember meeting you for the first time. It was at Bishop Lennox Walker Praise Cathedral.
That's right, yes.
And really enjoyed your ministry.
Thank you. That wasn't so long ago, actually.
That wasn't so long ago. But since then,
you.
Everywhere I go, I hear Donette Thompson
My
Hall.
goodness.
This is amazing.
And what a blessing that is. Thank you.
I know, it's a good thing. It's a good
Yes.
thing. Now tell me a little bit about your background. How did you get started? Were you always musically inclined?
You know what? As a young one, I was musically inclined.
Oh,
yes. Of course, I was born and raised in Jamaica.
Right.
And of course, in my teen years, I migrated to Toronto with my family,
Right.
my mother and my other siblings. And so I've been singing at a tender age. They would say maybe 6 years old or
Wow.
maybe younger, along
They
the...
put you on stage and
That's
just
right,
say,
and just sing. And so, that followed right through, and I came to Toronto, Canada, and that followed right through in my high school years. And certainly been to different contests and different shows. It was in New York, was the
Right,
International
yes.
Models and Talents, and so that was quite a highlight. I sang for my school, redid the national anthem, the Canadian national
Very
anthem.
good,
Yes,
yes.
and that won the CBC award, Canada Day contest way
Very
back
good,
when, and
very
the T.H.
good.
Houghton Award for the city of York, and so it was just wonderful.
So you've been busy.
I've been busy since I've been young.
Very
but
good.
God is good, yes.
Very good. Now, I noticed in the research that I did that your husband does some writing. Is he a singer as well?
Well, you know what? No, he's not a singer, but he's a great writer.
Right,
He's a great
very
writer.
good.
And so, yes, I mean, in fact, I may even back up a little bit by saying at the age of 16, I won't date myself, but that's all right. At 16 years old, I gave my life to Christ.
Right.
And so, just doing the gospel,
Right.
since. And so now that I've actually gotten into the ministry at way more mature
Right,
age,
right,
for the
right.
past 7 years, if you will. And so the original materials, most of them are written by my husband, Curtis Hall.
Very
Yes,
good. That's
yes.
excellent. It's amazing that God has joined you with someone that complements your ministry.
That's right.
That
that's
doesn't
right.
always
That's
happen.
the awesomeness of our God.
That's great.
Yes.
So, what do you do other than singing? Is this something that you do full time? You travel full time and sing, or?
You know what? I have a secular job. So
Okay,
I work full time. Yes, I have a
Oh,
career.
you do?
Yes.
So how do you juggle the two?
Right? Thank goodness for husbands. At least like Curtis Hall.
Right.
But yes, I work full time in the day, so Monday to Friday, I'm going to work, and of course, so evenings and weekends.
Right.
So it's a full schedule. Evenings and weekends, I get to the music and the
Right.
ministry.
Right. Well, one of the things that I love about you is that you keep that reggae flavor going in your music. Have you ever done any other genre of music other than the reggae?
I have. In fact, my latest album, Bask in His Glory,
Right.
I dabbled a little bit in the Southern.
Oh, you did?
Yes, the old account
Wow.
was Southern gospel.
Okay.
And Lower Lights, that was the rhythm and blues
Right,
inspired.
right.
Absolutely. And of course, a bit of a ballad. As well, so
Right.
not just the reggae, absolutely.
Good. And as we were talking earlier, you were in Montreal for the very first time. How was that?
That was incredible. That was absolutely awesome at
Right,
Montreal West.
right. Yes,
I
yes.
was there with them in concert,
Very good.
and that was an absolutely wonderful
Very
experience.
good.
Yes.
Well, Montreal would do well with you. I hope you get to go back.
I so
some
look forward
point.
to that. I so hope
Yes.
and I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Right. Well, we'll continue this conversation more with Donette Thompson Hall when we return.
Said to me, young lady, where are you from? And I said, oh, Toronto. And she says, no, where are you from? And I said, well, I'm Jamaican. And she goes, well, that's it.
Closed captions provided by
Toronto, are you ready? It's Arise 2017, featuring the crowned Canadian princess of reggae gospel, the Reverend Donette Thompson Hall. Also featuring the amazing Naomi Streamer and backed by popular demand, the one-man orchestra, Dr. Aaron Alfred Lee. Mark the date, May 27, 2017, all happening at the world-renowned Global Kingdom Ministries, 1250 Markham Road, Scarborough. Showtime is 6:30 p.m. Get your tickets now and win a trip to the beautiful island of Jamaica. Early bird tickets are $30 until April the 30th and $40 at the door. Tickets are available at ticketwindow.ca. Call 416-903-2365. Presented by Rare Diamond Productions and sponsored by Compassion and Abaco Glass. It's Arise 2017, May 27th. This is not just a concert. This is ministry.
Welcome back to Let's Talk. I have Reverend Donette Thompson Hall with me. We've all been influenced by people in our lives. Who have been your greatest influencer?
You know, for me, I love a great many artists.
Right.
But there is something about a Shirley Caesar for me.
Shirley
And
Caesar.
a George Banton, my
yes.
goodness, you know, just to name a couple of,
Right.
of those great people. But I just love their ministry. I just love their worship. You know, the songs and the flavor of the song,
Right.
the way they minister just really does something for me.
Very good.
Yes.
Now, one of the things I love to ask gospel artists is if they've ever thought of singing any other type of music. Do you ever sing any other type of music? For example, weddings, love songs, or
Yes.
you know, some people are very particular. I
Yes.
just sing gospel.
Yes, no, absolutely, and I think, you know, every occasion has its
Right.
its time and sense and place. So absolutely, yes. I don't record secular
Right,
music,
right,
however,
right,
yes, if
right.
your anniversary, your wedding,
Right,
and you
right.
sing this love song, absolutely.
Right, right. Because I think that we need to realize that we're
Yes,
human beings,
we're
and
very
so
much so.
we're very much part of life.
That's right.
What has been the most exciting audience that you have performed for?
My goodness, the most exciting audience. There've been a couple of times, and so
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I mean, you know, back in my younger high school
Right.
and college years, you know, when I would sing, or even when I went to New York,
Right.
you know, here's this young lady coming up, and at the time I also did a Whitney Houston song.
Oh,
and,
you
and
did?
here's this big
Good.
song with this young girl, and I remember doing that, and the audience was just rowling to go. And I remember one of the ladies that were in the pageantry or the
Right.
contest said to me, "Young lady, where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, Toronto." And she says, No, where are you from? And I said, "Well, I'm Jamaican." And she goes, "Well, that's it." You know what I mean? But that was quite an
Right.
experience.
Right.
But also, as I do the Arise Gospel show at my gospel concerts,
Right.
oh, that audience is just invigorating. I mean, that's an excitement all its own.
Right.
Yes.
So I noticed
Yeah,
that you
no.
performed with quite a number of artists. You mentioned
Yes.
George Banton and a few others. What has been the most challenging artist that you have performed with?
My goodness, and challenging perhaps maybe because of style.
Right.
And there really hasn't been, I would say, Mr. Banton, I've performed with him
Right,
as far
right.
as, you know, a set apart,
Right,
if you
right.
will. I mean, I've done concerts where Mr. Ron Canoli,
really?
you know, Alvin Slaughter,
Yes,
Ron,
yes.
Dr. Canoli and I were in
Yes.
Jamaica together at the Come
Oh,
Celebrate
very
Jesus.
good.
We hadn't collaborated per se,
Right.
but shared the stage. But
Right.
with Mr. George Banton, I mean, you know, sort of getting to know his style because we recorded a duet
Right,
together,
right.
Leave Me at the Altar specifically,
right.
He's the owner for that song, and so
Right.
just getting to sort of, you know, feel and to get into know his style, and then while being true to who I am,
Right.
but sort of adapting so that we can make a fine duet, if you will.
Right. I've always found it fascinating that different artists have different styles
Yes.
that they perform. Now, which artists have you ever envisioned yourself performing with? Gospel
Oh,
artists.
Shirley Caesar.
Oh, wow.
back to a Lady Caesar. You know, that is just, and whether because she's just, you know, I just love that she's a pastor and a teacher, but her ministry is just so rich, and I just love, you know, what she brings to the gospel industry. And I know a great many artists just really look to her as well, but she's really a stalwart.
One of the things I love about Shirley Caesar and yourself and others is that it's not just ministering in music, but it's a ministry where you're conveying the word and sharing the word through the music. So I really appreciate that. And we're going to talk some more about that when we come back right after this break.
My friend that I brought to your concert, she got saved.
Wow, that's amazing.
That was an absolute, and there are many more I'm sure that maybe I haven't heard of. But that is one where my staff said to me, my friend got baptized yesterday at church because she came to the concert and heard the message. And so, you know, people have shared with me, even as I travel, that some of them said, you know, they were on the brink of suicide and they've heard a particular song.
Closed captions provided by
Gospel Connection, Church of God of Prophecy, Pinewood Production brings you the #1 gospel artist in the world, the multiple award-winning Travis Green. Also featuring Toronto's finest, the Campbell Sisters, Father Master, and from Ghana, Africa, Atta Buefo. Here's the date, Sunday, August the 6th, 2017. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. The venue, the internationally acclaimed Global Kingdom Ministries, 1250 Markham Road in Scarborough.
Tickets will go very fast.
$35 in advance. 416-795-6343 or go to gospelconnection.ca. Travis Green, his first time in Toronto. Why would you miss it?
Welcome back to Let's Talk. I'm with my guest, Donette Thompson Hall, and it's so good to get to know more about you as you share with me the ministry God has given to you. What message are you trying to convey through your music?
My goodness, I'm glad you asked, because, you know, I consider my music to be maybe a little different. When I say different, you know, I think I consider myself to be young enough.
Of course.
However, I love the old time religion, and I love the old time songs because they just do something for me.
Right.
And so, you know, those messages are just conveying, you know, calling sinners to come on home, calling humanity to just come and repent and just give it all to Jesus Christ. You know, in my latest album, for example, songs like The Old Account Settled, you know, just appealing to the hearts of men, you know, that Jesus Christ he's our everything. And so we just really need to find that place and time where we can just come and, you know, give our hearts to him.
Now, in a culture where people seem to like the contemporary style music, how do the younger folks respond to the old time religion?
Funny enough, the young folks do love it.
Oh,
I absolutely.
They're dancing along with
it.
it.
They're dancing along and they're singing along with it. I have two children, a 6-year-old and a 4. Mind you, they have to love Mom's song, I guess, but I don't think so because kids are very honest. And even them at that age are just going at it. But really, I've got, my fan base, I believe, is a wide range from young to mature. Makes no difference because you're rightly dividing the word even in song. They love the beats, you know, they're very, you know, catchy, and I think, you know, the dynamics of it, whether it's going to be, as I mentioned, in reggae or in calypso or whatever. So I think the diversity in the music and the message captures all.
You know, when I grew up in Jamaica, there was this idea that you and I as Christians should just stick to gospel music. As a matter of fact, you couldn't listen to any other kind of music, any other type of music. When you listen to other music other than gospel music, what are you looking for? What appeals to you?
What appeals to me would be the message. So culturally sound and lyrically sound, you know, music. Funny enough, some secular songs the message is just so relevant because it speaks about life. It speaks about culture and the day-to-day and things that are really happening. So really, maybe because it isn't a saved person singing it per se, but the lyric, the music has content. You know, and it's true to life.
Well, that's another thing that we used to wrestle with. If you're not saved, then we we practically wouldn't listen to your music because we would say that you have nothing to offer us.
Yes.
Yeah. How have you seen your music impacting lives by way of when you have your concerts? How has it impacted lives?
Tremendously, it has. In fact, there was such a testimony about a year or two ago, if I'm exact, where after the Arise concert, the Sunday morning, in fact, it was a staff member of mine from work.
Oh.
She said to me, Donette, we were at baptism yesterday, so that was the Monday morning coming into
Wow.
work. My friend that I brought to your concert, she got saved.
Wow,
And
that's
that
amazing.
was an absolute,
Wow.
and there are many more, I'm sure, that
Right.
maybe I haven't heard of.
Right.
But that is one where my staff said to me, my friend got baptized yesterday at church because she came to the concert and heard the message. And so, you know, people have shared with me, even as I travel, that some of them said, you know, they were on the brink of suicide and they've heard a particular song, maybe Samson or whatever song I
Right,
was singing,
right.
and they just broke to tears. So I've heard so many positive, great testimonies of how the songs and my music have impacted them, and I just give God the glory for that.
Well, that's amazing
Yes,
because that's what we want to see happen. We
Yes.
want to see the ministry impacting
Yes.
lives. When we return from this break, I'd like to talk to you about any upcoming projects you have, any events that you have coming
Absolutely, I
up.
look forward
We'll talk more about that. More with Donette Thompson all on the return.
Closed captions provided by
Toronto, are you ready? It's Arise 2017,
Featuring the crowned Canadian princess of reggae gospel.
the Reverend Donette Thompson Hall. Also featuring the amazing Naomi Streamer and backed by popular demand, the one-man orchestra, Dr. Aaron Alfred Lee. Mark the date, May 27, 2017, all happening at the world-renowned Global Kingdom Ministries, 1250 Markham Road, Scarborough. Showtime is 6:30 p.m. Get your tickets now and win a trip to the beautiful island of Jamaica. Early bird tickets are $30 until April the 30th and $40 at the door. Tickets are available at ticketwindow.ca. Call 416-903-2365. Presented by Rare Diamond Productions and sponsored by Compassion and Abaco Glass. It's Arise 2017, May 27th. This is not just a concert. This is ministry. Gospel Connection, Church of God of Prophecy, Pinewood Production brings you the #1 gospel artist in the world, the multiple award-winning Travis Green. Also featuring Toronto's finest, the Campbell Sisters, Father Master, and from Ghana, Africa, Atta Buefo.
My God is good, yo. Hallelujah.
Here's the date, Sunday, August the 6th, 2017. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. The venue, the internationally acclaimed Global Kingdom Ministries, 1250 Markham Road in Scarborough.
Tickets will go very fast.
$35 in advance. 416-795-6343 or go to gospelconnection.ca. Travis Green,
His first time in Toronto.
why would you miss it?
Welcome back to Let's Talk, and Donette Thompson Hall. Again, it's good to have you with us. What projects are you working on at this time, or any events that you have upcoming?
My goodness, Bishop, I thought you wouldn't have asked. I am so excited. We are very thrilled. We are working on Arise 2017.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the 7th year of concert.
Yes.
So that's May 27th
Right.
at Global Kingdom Ministries Church.
Right.
We've had it there for the past 5 years. It's 1250 Markham Road,
Right.
just south of the Markham Road off the 401 in Scarborough. It is going to be just, I tell you, it's a spirit-filled, it's going to be a charge.
Very good.
Yes, in fact, it was such a great year this year. We have, Compassion Canada,
Oh,
Abaco
good.
Glass
Yes,
being our
right.
major sponsors
Very
for this
good.
event. We're looking forward to the dynamic, performance of Dr. Alfred Lee.
Oh, wow.
Coming
Very
out of
good.
Texas, yes.
Very
and
good.
Naomi Streamer, who is
Okay.
also a Compassion
Right,
Canada's rep.
right.
She's coming out of Tennessee as well, and so it's going to be wonderful. We have a little Kiana Coutain and Aaron Borrell. It is an
Wow.
absolutely. We'll be making some award presentations,
Right.
which we won't say a word. You've got to come on out and see it. You have to come. You have to be there to see what's going on.
Very
Well, we are
good.
looking forward to that. I'm also working on a couple of new songs.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so the audience, stay tuned. There's so much to see at This Arise when you come this year.
Right.
Working on a couple of numbers. All I will say about them is that they're culturally charged.
Oh, the cultural church. Okay,
Culturally
good.
charged, but it's going to be fantastic.
Good.
Yes.
Why the word arise?
Arise. You know, that was birthed, I would say, maybe what? 5 years ago, you know, as a committee, and myself and my
Right.
husband, and we prayed about what we could possibly have, you know, call this theme. And,
Right.
and you know, as we look into maybe, I would say, you know, concerts of being
Right.
keeping and what could make a difference, and we prayed about it, and so we
Right.
were arise, you know, and shine, you know, your light has come and your time has come, and
Oh, wow.
we thought, you know
Very
what,
good.
that may be too long of a
Right.
of a title, and so as we talked and as we deliberated and prayed on it, you know, just arise.
Good.
Arise and shine. Arise for the kingdom. Arise. It's a new day. Arise. And so that
Very
one
good.
just, you know,
Very
stuck
good.
with us. Yes.
Well, Donette Thompson Hall, it's been a pleasure having you on Let's Talk.
It has been a pleasure to be here.
How can people get a hold of you? If
Oh,
they-
definitely. You know, they can contact. I'm on all the handles, whether it be the Facebook, the
Wow.
YouTube. My goodness. All of the engines.
Twitter
It's
and
Twitter. Yes, it's
Facebook.
Donette Thompson. Donette Thompson. You can get me there. My website, www.donettethompson.com. Certainly, they can get me there, and as well, my phone number 416-903-2365. Definitely, you can also call us as well.
Well, we look forward to Arise 2017.
Yes,
and
it is
again, it's
going
been a
to be
pleasure
awesome.
having you.
Thank you.
Closed captions provided by
Gospel Connection, Church of God of Prophecy, Pinewood Production brings you the #1 gospel artist in the world, the multiple award-winning Travis Green. Also featuring Toronto's finest, the Campbell Sisters, Father Master, and from Ghana, Africa, Atta Buefo.
My God is good, yo. Hallelujah.
Here's the date, Sunday, August the 6th, 2017. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. The venue, the internationally acclaimed Global Kingdom Ministries, 1250 Markham Road in Scarborough.
Tickets will go very fast.
$35 in advance. 416-795-6343. Or go to gospelconnection.ca. Travis Green, his first time in Toronto. Why would you miss it?
So just before we close the show, we have an exciting event we want to tell you about, and I have two guests that have joined me to help you to get the information regarding this event. So I have Devon Wells Gospel Connection, and I have Pastor Roger Grandis in Pinewood Films.
Yes.
And we have an exciting
Very exciting,
event
very
coming
exciting,
up.
very exciting.
I don't want to give it
I
away.
can hardly contain myself.
I know. I mean, so Gospel Connection, Pinewood
Yes,
Films, Church
yes.
of God of Prophecy is collaborating
Yep,
together.
yep.
for
We're
this
getting together
wonderful event.
We're getting together to do this massive, massive event. Travis Green.
Travis Green.
Travis Green.
Hey,
Travis
we
Green
said
is
it. I'm
coming
telling
to
you.
Toronto. Full band, full singers.
First time.
Full everything. First time in Toronto.
First time in Toronto.
We cannot. This is gonna be amazing. Gonna be amazing. Gonna
I
be
think it's going
amazing.
to be great. You know, when I mentioned the name Travis Green,
Yeah.
our young people just go, "Ah!"
Yeah. I don't
I'm
mind
like,
them.
really, you know?
Hey, but Bishop, can I tell you something? Even the older folks like me and you, we still do that, you know?
I'm not old.
Just give away age there.
Oh man. So Devon, tell us about the dates, man. When
You know, it is so exciting. You know, Travis Green, for the first time in Toronto.
Wow.
And we're so happy to introduce him, as we've done with Tasha Cobbs.
Yes, we did.
That was a great concert.
It was
did.
amazing, and
Excellent.
Toronto actually showed up.
Oh, yes.
Toronto came
Yep.
out.
Drove.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
we expected a certain number, but at the Prayer Palace.
kinda doubled the
when
number.
we doubled it. It was so amazing.
It was amazing.
So August 6th,
Yes.
it's the big day.
Yes.
Six of what? 6 of what?
The 6th of August.
There you go.
2017.
All right.
Right.
All right.
It's going down at Global Kingdom Ministries.
Right.
Yes.
And that's in Scarborough. That's at Progress and the 401 area. And again, it's going to be a night of powered worship.
Yep.
A fire worship, if you want to
fire
call
worship.
it.
We just Travis Green was just in Jamaica recently, and
Yes.
we watched the Facebook Live, and I'm
yes.
telling you,
It was
he had
great.
the place on
fire.
on fire. But not just Travis Green. We're having the Campbell sisters,
Yes.
who I consider to be like the royal family of Canadian gospel
Right.
music.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Yes. Yes.
For the master, going to be there. I mean, this is going to be one event. But watch, who else is coming from Ghana? Tell them who's coming from Ghana, Africa.
All the way from Ghana?
From Ghana, Africa.
Oh, come on.
Bishop, for the first time in Toronto again. You
First
know, we
time.
love to do
Oh,
that,
yes,
right? For the
yes,
first time.
yes,
the first.
yes.
Hey, my God is good, oh, everything I do.
I only preach. I'm not going to go there with you.
Yes,
Right? No, Atabuafo.
Yes.
Now, he's not the original singer for Double Double,
Right.
but he's the one who made the song.
Famous,
Oh, wow.
yes.
Famous,
yes,
right?
yes,
Especially in the Caribbean, if you travel throughout the Caribbean, like what we do, you know, everybody is
Yes.
Atabuafo. And believe it or not, we've hosted Atta in the Caribbean as
wow.
well.
Yes.
Great.
And
Yes,
it
yes.
was the most energetic, powerful, the energy alone in the room was
Yep.
so amazing.
Yep,
Now, I know
yep,
that with
yep.
Travis Green, you're not just having him in Toronto. Where
No,
else
he's
is he
going to be in, well, on the 5th, he's also going to be in Montreal.
Montreal, yes.
And so if you're in Montreal, you're watching this show, Travis Green
Yes.
is
Is
coming,
coming
to
to
Montreal,
Montreal.
as well. Do not miss it. So here's the dates again. We won't miss it. August the 6th,
Yes.
Global Kingdom.
Ministries.
Yes.
It's going to be epic.
It's gonna be-
If you miss it, you're going to be hearing about it, and you don't want that.
Right.
You do
Nope.
not want that.
Bishop, I must tell you.
Go on, tell me.
You know, global, you know, a lot of people is saying we're crazy because we've sold out. For Tasha Cobbs,
yes.
we sold 500 tickets in 4 days.
Yes,
For Tasha
yes.
Cobbs. Now, global only seats 1,000. We don't want to say the final number, but
Hold on to that number.
You know, we are telling people,
Right.
you know, as soon as they hear tickets are out, we're not too sure. Maybe by the time you're seeing this, tickets might be already sold out.
Yes, that's
right?
true.
Yep.
But
Get your tickets now.
you must get your ticket now
GospelConnection.ca.
on gospelconnection.ca, or you can, you know, follow us on our Facebook, Twitter,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
Instagram. So we know that it's going to be a sold out event. We know it's going to be amazing. So we just want that intimate worship
Right.
time.
Yes.
And we promise we'll do you better next time, right? But this event would be amazing, and we really want to thank, you know, Church of God of Prophecy.
Yes,
you know,
yes. It's a
for-
great partnership that we
Yes.
have. Because this is a part of Church of God of Prophecy's convention.
That's
it's
right.
the last day
Yes.
of Church of God of Prophecy convention.
celebration.
The beginning of the week is going to
Yes.
be in the Living Arts Center in
Right.
Mississauga.
August 4th to the 6th.
August 4th to 6th.
Yes.
So it's going to be a jam. Come on. It's going to be
Very
good.
good. Devin Wells, Pastor Roger Grandison, good to have you. And we're looking forward to that great event with Travis Green.
He made a way.
Made away. Thank you for joining us on Let's Talk. We'll see you soon. Keep talking.